hard part.
Maybe the rain will keep the wind down.
Canada Weather Service said to take cover that there's a tornado. We are trying to figure out how to get off the water right now. It is 10:30 in the morning and we are heading out on our journey. We're about an hour into our paddle on the TEMAGAMI Lake, and the wind has been in our favor. We've been averaging about 5 kilometers per hour just with the wind and non-aggressive paddling. So that's a bonus. It's a fairly ambitious day that we have today. We want to make it all the way past Wolf Lake. I can't remember just how far we're hoping to make it today. We will be out here for about a week. We're just coming up on the first portage. This is 290 meter. That was the first portage, and that one felt brutal and it didn't even have any elevation. So just have a short paddle now to the very next port and we'll be in the vicinity of Paradise Lagoon. Walking up Toenail Portage to Wolf Lake. We got Paradise Lagoon off to my left. Some waterfalls down there. Check them out in a minute. Got to get this heavy canoe up there first.
Got your blue bag.
Oh, thank you. Made a quick stop here at Paradise Lagoon and getting back on the water as soon as possible. We got a long way to go before the rains hit. Just paddled through a little swift and I think we're on Wolf Lake. I'm not sure. I had to check the map. The map shows that we are on Sylvester Lake. So we're not to Wolf Lake yet. Still have the wind at our backs for the most part. We're making progress. You're on the right side line from. This is the wrong side with that wind.
Maybe some more slack. Ready? Woo! Oh, we just got that camera.
So we made it to Wolf Lake and the strong wind out of the south continues. So I'm sure we're going to get blown up this lake too. The wind is nice because we're moving faster, but apparently my canoe is not trimmed properly because I keep rotating. It's a struggle to keep it going. It's a struggle to keep it going straight. Maybe on the next portage I'll get it dialed in. It's about 4:15. The sky is starting to spit a little bit. It's not supposed to rain according to the weather forecast we saw, and for a couple more hours. So we're just about to the north end of Wolf Lake. We got a whole nother lake to go to reach our destination for the day. I don't know if we're gonna make it. Scenery in here is just beautiful. These ports are not easy. We're on the port right now between, well, on the north end of Wolf Lake. I think it goes into Dudney Lake. So we'll be on Dudney Lake in a few minutes. There's a lagoon right there, but I can't put the boat in yet because there's another rapid just above it. So it's got to get on the upstream side of the rapids. That was a strenuous port. It wasn't real long, but it wasn't very friendly. We are on Dudney Lake, I believe you say it. Not sure if the wind's calming down or if once we get on the big part of the lake, we'll be blown around again. For real?
Yeah.
That's creepy. Just coming up on our final portage of the night. This is the portage into Chinaguchi Lake, and it is getting late, so we are going to have to set up camp. Our goal was to make it to Chinaguchi's southeast bay. We got close, so good enough. We're tired. Time to get something to eat, get camp set up.
Day one is done. I didn't do any filming of getting camp set up or getting something to eat. We were all kind of beat when we got up here to the north end of Dudney Lake. Right now, we're just gonna get a good night's sleep and be ready for what tomorrow brings.
got the canoes across to the Chinaguchi and just making the second portage with the bags. We are just heading out into the southeast bay of the Chinaguchi. This is where we had hoped to camp last night, but we did not make it this far. So I'm going to try to make up some time today and get paddling. Yes, it's a lake trout lake. So we're fighting a pretty good west wind all across the Chinaguchi, trying to get into the shadow of the elephant, which should give us a nice leeward paddle. That looks like a pictograph type rock there. Going by some gorgeous islands in the north end of the Chinaguchi Lake. My legs want to get out of the canoe, but the drawback of that is that when we get to the point that I can get out of the canoe, that means I have to carry stuff. I've got mixed feelings about that. I want to stretch my legs, but I don't want to carry anything.
There used to be a bunch more. They had to do the mountain.
So there's supposed to be some pictographs on this. Found it? Just saw 5 young mergansers bouncing around in the waves. Tried to get the camera on them as best I could. See how it turns out. We are just coming into the north end of the Chinaguchi. That means it's going to be portage time again. Right.
And then you yell.
Coming into the port off of Sawhorse Lake. This is almost a 600-meter port. This one's pretty flat. Relatively flat. Tried to make the canoe as light as I could on this one. So wearing my helmet instead of letting it hang in the back. We're now in Adelaide Lake, which is a smaller lake, and following this one we have a short 40-meter portage, and then I think we're in Button Lake. Don't have the big hills around this one. This has more swampy areas around it. There's quite a few mosquitoes. Trying to figure out where the portage is out of this lake.
It's pretty mucky right here.
Stuck in the mud. This doesn't look promising at all.
Like seesaw on a big heavy boat. That looks like that type of lay handles that better than Royal Lights. I'm gonna put my barrel up here. Yeah, I think.
According to the map, that was a 40-meter portage between the two lakes. For us, it ended up being just a series of liftovers. But, we are on Dudney Lake. Very dark watered lake. Not crystal clear. I mean, the water is clear, but it's dark. It's not like the blue and green lakes we've been on. So making our way across this one, and then we have a long port. I just shot a video with my phone. I was trying to show the climb up from Doherty back to Button. I just got done putting my bag down there. It is no joke. That is one port that doesn't mess around. It starts out steep climb out of Dudney Lake and levels off a little bit on top of a ridge. And then it starts its way down very steep rocky descent. Lots of tripping and slipping hazards on it. No fun at all. It's very steep. And this portage is extremely challenging. I think I've made it up the ridge, but going down is not going to be any fun at all. I was watching Tosh from Tosh Self-Propelled YouTube. He said one of the ports on this route felt really demanding. I think it was this one. This one feels real demanding to me. Well, the rains have come in. We just got hit by a front. We're looking for a spot to camp right now. Looks like we're going to have to grab one on this island because I don't think we're going to make it anywhere else.
Well, we slept in a little bit this morning. It was raining on and off. The rain has let up. The skies still look pretty ominous. We did not make it as far as we had hoped to, but we did get camp set up on this island when a storm came in last night, and it turned out to be okay. A little bit windy during the night. It rained on and off. Right now the rains have stopped, so we're going to get things packed up, get something to eat, and get on our way. This island's pretty cool. Great views every direction you go on it. Here's our island camp setup. There's the guys down there getting breakfast.
Well, we're heading out on day 3. We're on Dudney Lake. We'll be on this lake for a little while and then another portage into Stormy Lake. And we got kind of a slow start today. Yeah, real slow start today. It's around 9:30. Rains on and off this morning. It made packing up hard to do. Hoping that it might pass over, but it seems to be staying with us. The Zolio weather report showed that we might get up to 7/10 of an inch, a couple centimeters of rain, so that's not real encouraging, but we got to keep moving. It's pretty cool how the plants grow on the rock face like that. The wind and waves continue. Just coming to the end of the port into Frederick Lake. This one was exercise and balance and footing. Trying to choose the right spot for your foot so you don't twist an ankle or slip on a rock. Fun stuff. Highly recommend it.
Maybe the rain will keep the wind down.
That's interesting. I never thought about that aspect before. Well, we're trying to make it to safer waters. It's gotten really bad out here. We can see there's some pretty heavy breakers going on. We can't get to shore because we'll get dashed to pieces on the rocks. So trying to just work our way on the safest water we can see, trying to get to some kind of shelter. We have a little reprieve from the wind right here. We must be sheltered a little bit by these trees. Finally made it to the portage coming off of Frederick Lake. That was a scary trip across that one. Not looking forward to the port, but it'll be nice to be off the water. Yep. Whoa. Slippery roots. We made it onto Stouffer Lake, and the storm continues. We're hearing some rolling thunder to the east of us. We're hoping this lake will be a little more hospitable instead of hostile. We'll find out in a minute. It looks like some of that red color stuff on there. Right in front of my bow, and then on that one.
Yeah, that looks like a person. You see any?
It looks like some back there. It's Jesse said he saw one that looks like a person. So we're just checking out these cliffs for more pictographs. We saw what appears to be some back there. Wasn't real clear to see what they were. There's supposed to be some along on this side. We thought they'd be farther up, but it looks like some there too.
Cloud looked like it was turning in. Right here.
So we just got a message, came across my phone, it started vibrating. It says for us to take cover. It's from Canada Weather Service. It said to take cover, that there's a tornado. So we are trying to figure out how to get off the water right now. Should we? Not a very friendly exit, but they never are in this place. Did you get one too? Oh, it's going off again. I don't know. Marine tornado warning for this mobile coverage. Take cover immediately.
Take cover?
Probably should, because if it hits us, it'll be too late. Jesse's trying to find maybe like a rock formation, like a cliff or something that we can tuck up in by. Yeah, it's looking pretty nasty back there. Jesse, can we get it onto a leeward shore around the corner?
I don't know, probably.
So second warning just came across. I think it's coming. It looks like a little opening up in there.
I'm thinking it might have already passed. Like that booming and everything. I think that might have been the sound.
I wonder if you turn the Yazolio on and connect to it, what it'll say. Oh. I see blue sky, let's go.
I think it did pass, but...
So the decision is we're going to try to make it to the port. We just got to keep our eyes behind us. We're trying to stay close to the shore, which was leeward, but it's no longer that. The winds are changing direction on us.
All I'll say is, I'm liking the fact that the wind is going in this general direction, and all the dark stuff is in front of us.
Right?
I'm getting too close to the edge, hurry up! Give me that!
It's breathing down my neck. Well, we're in good spirits, even though we're about to die. That just blows my mind that they were able to send that to my phone. I don't understand. We lived through the tornado.
Oh, it's swallowed by the muck.
Yeah, it's pretty gooey. Thank you. This is the last portage to the river. 680 meters. Started uphill and it has a long gradual downhill. It's got a lot of trees across it, but it's not real rocky.
I'll help you carry yours, dude. Help me carry mine too.
Okay. Your boat feels light. Well, we are finally on the river. I have no idea what to expect to this river. I know there's a lot of portages and I know that there's waterfalls. So I put the dry suit on. That way, at least when I swim, I stay dry. Uh-oh. Watch your fingers. You got the deeper water. Well, it seems that we have low water levels. Yeah, the rocks were really slippery, so we had to use ropes and belay and feed the boats down on top of our bags. So anyway, we get to paddle for a whole 75-80 meters and we get to get out and do it again. That is the river going over another waterfall. Uh-oh. You okay?
Just take it slow.
That was a workout.
Success.
We were hoping to be farther again today. It's not happening. We're hoping to make at least to Pilgrim Triangle. It's just too much. Day 3 coming to a close. We're heading to a camp on this little river lake. And I am beat. We're all beat. I thought those little workouts that I was doing would make this seem easy, but it's brutal. This is the canoe setup that I'll be running on my upcoming trip to Temagami. It's a Bell Yellowstone Solo in Royal X, and the way that I have it set up, it weighs in at about 65 pounds or 30 kilograms, so it's no lightweight. So to make sure that I'm ready to carry it on the trip, I've been doing a little bit of training. I started out with an empty canoe and I carried it 600 meters. The next day I carried it 800 meters. The day after that 1,000 meters. Then I carried it a mile. So I've been carrying my canoe the past few days for a mile on a hiking trail. Today I'm doing the mile with it fully set up for portaging. Like I said, it's no lightweight, but I'm getting myself used to it so that when I'm on the trip, there's not going to be any surprises about my balance or what to expect when it goes up on my shoulders. Next time I go canoe tripping, I'm going ultralight. It's just too much weight.
Every now and then, over our 3 pieces of sausage and 3 grapes.
Decided to go for it.